Alright guys, 2K Sports have just released the first details on WWE 2K15's MyCareer mode, along with a few new screenshots of the NXT talent featured in the game. So first off, we'll have some new renders with NXT champion Adrian Neville, Sami Zayn, Bo Dallas, Corey Graves and NXT trainer Bill DeMott, who'll be putting players through the virtual paces in the in-game's Performance Center. Speaking of the Performance Center, as we move on to the first new screenshot, we see Bill DeMott training two created superstars there, where he'll give players certain objectives to carry out in a similar fashion to the Attitude Era and 30 Years of WrestleMania modes, with objectives such as doing 10 grapples or performing your finisher, all which will gain you skill points to then upgrade your superstar. Although we can't see much of it here in this screenshot, the Performance Center is set to include 7 rings, a workout area and various banners hanging on the walls, just like the one in this screenshot. Once you graduate from the Performance Center, you'll move on to NXT, which we see in this new screenshot of Adrian Neville hitting the red arrow on the newly graduated superstar in the NXT arena. In NXT, instead of Bill DeMott, you'll be governed by William Regal, who is the NXT GM, and you'll find yourself going up against the likes of Adrian Neville, Sami Zayn, Bo Dallas and Corey Graves. The objective here is to stand out and have Triple H notice you and call you up to the big leagues of the WWE, where your career can then really take off. Once you make it to the WWE, you'll have to then fight your way up the card as you compete for championships, main event pay-per-views and ultimately main event WrestleMania. You'll also have various options available to you along the way, such as the option to hire a manager and give yourself an added advantage, and more options in the form of branching cutscenes where you can decide which action you want to take, similar to the scenes in Universe mode. The mode itself is lengthy and runs for numerous years, spanning your entire career, with different cutscenes and storylines unfolding along the way, and the option to play as either a heel or a face, which will affect the storylines. Also included in the mode is stat tracking, which keeps a record of your entire career, such as your wins and losses, championships and achievements, and an in-game Twitter feed that sees stories continue to play out over social media. One of the coolest new features though is the ability to export your superstar once you get to Raw and then upload them to community creations for other players to download and add to their career modes, meaning if you download my created superstar and import him, at some point I could become involved in your storyline, help you out, form a tag team, or just hit you in the back with a chair like Seth Rollins. So it's a really nice addition, and it'll mean you can sort of customize the career mode a little bit by including additional superstars, so it's not the same as everyone else's. Going back to screenshots, the created superstars I think look pretty good in comparison, although obviously they're nowhere near as detailed as the in-game models, and the ones shown here are pretty generic, so it'll be interesting to see how they compare once creators get their hands on the game. Anyway, let me know what you think of the news and the new screenshots in the comments, and until next time, I'll catch you later.